You can know every chart pattern in the world. You can memorize every technical indicator, backtest 1,000 strategies, and even code your own bots. But if you can't control what happens inside your mind the moment a trade goes against you, then none of that matters. Not one bit. Mastering the psychology of trading isn't about reading more books. It's not about copying someone else's mindset on social media. And it's definitely not about forcing yourself to stay calm when your account is bleeding. Mastering trading psychology is about becoming someone else entirely. Let me tell you a story. There was a guy, let's call him Dan. Dan was smart. He'd been studying charts for 2 years straight. He could talk about RSI, Massachusetts CD, and Fibonacci like he was born doing it. He followed the rules, used tight risk management, had a decent win rate. But here's the twist. Every time Dan had a string of losses, he would spiral, get angry, revenge trade, blow up weeks of progress in just a few hours. It wasn't the market that destroyed him. It was his own mind. You see, trading isn't about information. It's about identity. Because the markets don't just reflect price. They reflect you, your fears, your hopes, your need to be right, your fear of being wrong, your ego, your pride. And until you learn to master that inner game, you'll keep repeating the same painful cycle. So how do you break that cycle? Let's start with the first truth. Awareness is everything. You can't change what you're not aware of. If your heart rate jumps every time you enter a trade, notice it. If your palms sweat when price moves fast, pay attention. You're not weak. You're human. But trading requires more than being human. It demands the ability to observe yourself, moment by moment. Start keeping a trading journal. But not just numbers. Write how you felt before the trade. What thoughts came up during the trade? And what emotional storm you experienced when it closed? Over time, patterns will emerge. Not in the charts. In you. You'll start to notice that every time you feel pressure to make it back, that's when you lose the most. Every time you chase a missed move, that's when things unravel. These emotional patterns are your real strategy. Know them. Respect them. Learn to interrupt them. Another key? Detach from the outcome. This is hard. Because, let's be honest, we trade to make money. That's the whole point. But the irony is this. The more emotionally attached you are to a single trade's outcome, the less likely you are to make money long term. Read that again. Let it sink in. When you trade from a place of need for a win, need to recover, need to feel good about yourself, you lose your edge. Because trading done right is boring. It's methodical. It's patient. It's about probabilities, not feelings. So how do you detach? Practice expectancy thinking. Before you enter a trade, remind yourself, this is one of 1,000 trades I'll take. It doesn't have to be right. It just has to follow my process. This shift is powerful. You begin to see each trade as a single step, not a verdict on your worth. You stop trying to force the market to validate you. You start treating trading like a business, not a casino. Here's another truth nobody likes to talk about. Your beliefs shape your behavior. If deep down you believe you're not worthy of success, you'll sabotage every winning streak. If you believe money is hard to keep, you'll find a way to give it back. Sounds dramatic? Look around. How many traders do you know who make profit and then blow it all within days? That's not a strategy problem. It's a belief problem. If you want to master trading psychology, you have to do the inner work. Not just journaling, but healing. Confronting the part of you that's addicted to chaos. The part that wants to prove something. The part that ties your worth to a green number on the screen. You've got to go deep. Ask hard questions. Why do I feel like I need to win today? What am I trying to prove? Who am I when I'm not trading? When you begin to explore these questions, you start to trade from a place of wholeness, not desperation. Let's talk about patience. Most traders think patience means waiting for the right setup. Real patience is emotional. It's the ability to watch the market move without you and still feel calm. It's watching a missed entry go straight to target and not chasing it. It's sitting in drawdown without panic. That's the kind of patience that pays. But patience is a muscle. You build it through discipline. Not just discipline in trading, but in life. Go to the gym when you don't feel like it. Say no to distractions. Stick to your plan. Because how you do anything is how you do everything. The trader who can't control his diet, his sleep, his impulses, will struggle to control himself during high volatility. Trading isn't isolated. It's a mirror of your habits, your self-control, your emotional fitness. Now let's touch on fear. Every trader feels it. Fear of missing out. Fear of losing. Fear of looking stupid. But the goal isn't to eliminate fear. It's to learn how to move through it. To act in the presence of fear without letting it dictate your choices. Fear is just energy. You can't ignore it, but you can reframe it. Instead of thinking, "I'm scared of losing," say, "This is an opportunity to practice emotional control. This is my chance to prove I can follow my plan no matter what." Let me leave you with this. The greatest traders aren't the ones with the most screen time, or the fanciest setups, or the biggest accounts. They're the ones who mastered themselves. They embraced boredom. They got comfortable with uncertainty. They made peace with loss. They traded like monks, calm, focused, detached. That's what makes a trader great. Not luck, not leverage, but emotional mastery. So ask yourself, are you chasing the next indicator? Or are you becoming the kind of person who can stay calm in the storm? Are you reacting to price or responding with awareness? Are you trading from fear or from clarity? Your answers will shape your future. Because in the end, the market will only give you what your mind can handle.